Alright, well, I should explain what this is. So, there has been this YouTube channel, Guys in Glasses 3, created, and, well, I'm one of the contributors, apparently. And that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. So, what we do is we basically wear sunglasses, as you can see, and we, talk about things. So, my name's Mr. Lowholt, as you all know, and I'm going to talk about science usually. So today I have some exciting news. It just so happens that I want to discuss Angry Birds in space. Um, so, so apparently this game, Angry Birds, has become pretty popular. So you shoot birds that explode at little green pigs, something like this. I don't know. So now they're in outer space, and what's interesting about this, and you would notice it if you've played the game, each item in this game has its own gravitational field. And what this means is that you have these little microgravities happening that cause unusual effects to happen while you play, while you shoot one of these exploding birds. Okay, so you shoot one of these little birds. It could go in like a figure eight almost, or path, I guess you would say, and but in reality, this is really actually kind of a non-Newtonian system. So why am I bringing this up? Well, it's fun, number one, but I want you to know that snorting pigs and a bird that kind of sounds, I don't know, like a Wookiee, that big green one, they wouldn't make any sound in space, because space is a vacuum. Neither would exploding TNT. Okay, and really there's not such a thing as exploding birds. So I want to just clarify these things for everyone. What happens with these birds and other objects is that they actually, the gravity between each of them react with each other, and it can propel one of the things off into another trajectory, which is pretty fun. It's an intuitive game. I'll say that. What else? Well, what you might want to understand also is that your actual atmosphere, that can affect orbital trajectories as well. And this was clearly demonstrated by Russia's Phobos Grunt spacecraft in January. Now in the game, the birds follow elliptical paths around their planets, even though the paths are variable. That's what should happen if you're captured by a planet with an atmosphere, right? But they got the ellipse right. And the fact that you move faster when you're closer to the planet or asteroid, that's true. Okay? But Newton, he, on the other hand, said that objects in motion tend to and remain in motion, which is one big difference between Angry Birds and the real world. Birds launched into a space vacuum ought to continue just winging along in the same path until they encounter an object. But they don't. When anything in the game moves through free space or around a body, there appears to be drag. Okay? So if a bird is moving at a slow speed, it will come to a stop. Okay? Just millimeters from where you wanted it to go. So in real life, that never happens. Sorry. If you're, it's like you're shooting through not free space, but something that's not as heavy as water, some kind of a low density fluid that just slows everything down. So that's my little piece that I will give you guys about Angry Birds in Space, a science, and I'm wearing sunglasses.